Hey YouTubers, this is Chris with Team CPL. I'm here with a deck profile. This is a build inspired by the OCG. It's Quickdraw Doppel. You start off with 2 Quickdraw Synchron. A lot of people saying that Quickdraw is dead. He's not. Still as good as ever. Helps you swarm. Next we got the heart of the deck. We got 2 Junk Synchron and 2 Doppel Warrior. Y'all know Junk Synchron. This guy came out a couple months ago, Storm of Ragnarok. If you don't know what he does, he's a 2-star, obviously, as you can see. What happens is when you sync with him, he brings out 2 tokens, level 1, 400 attack, in attack mode. He kind of helps out where, we only have 1 dandy now, so he kind of helps with the token spam. But, yeah, it's kind of a combo piece of this deck. Those 4 cards. We got 1 level leader. This card is actually really good in this deck. You don't see him run in a lot of decks anymore. A lot of people feel he's a waste of space, but we bring out so many high level synchro monsters in this deck. Bust him down a level, bring this guy out, combos. Yeah. 2 Debris Dragons. You don't really need any more than 2. I know a lot of people are very, very unhappy about the fact that this card went down to 2, but in this deck I wouldn't run any more than that anyway, so. Card Trooper, 2 of them. Mill power, 1900 beat stick when you mill, and you get a card when he's destroyed. Yay for consistency. 1 glow up bulb, spore, and of course it wouldn't be the same without dandelion. You don't run Lumfire in this build. I don't. Waste of a normal summon, and you're gonna have so many ways to get these cards into the graveyard anyway, which is just where you want them. So don't run Lumfire, guys. It's not necessary anymore. Yeah, here's our light engine. We got 3 Raikou Lightsworn Hunter. Destruction, Mill, you name it. It's Raikou. Feel like this deck could probably use a Lila, but I don't know where it'd fit in. We got 2 Effect Veilers. Run 2. Don't run 1. This card wins games. I'm going to say run 2, not 1. Dad. Dark Arm Dragon. Anywhere where you see 8 or 9 darks, you're going to see Dark Arm Dragon. He's pretty good in this deck. I have a lot of control of the graveyard, so I can have the 3 darks when I need them to special summon, because I also run 2 Chaos Sorcerer. Not 3. 2's fine. Nice thing with 2 is that, we're running Potted Everest in this deck, so yeah, you don't want to be removing too much. You already got, it combos really well with that. You've already got enough removal, so you don't want to overdo it, and plus, I don't know, I just like it too. Whatever. Final monster, Sangan. Staple. What more can I say? You don't know what it does? Stop playing Yu-Gi-Oh! 2 tuning. Yeah, we're into the spells already. Wow. We got 2 tuning. Searches out your Synchrons, and it's got mill power. So, yeah, searching, mill power, always good. Reinforcement of the army. Get your Junk Synchron. Get your Doppel Warrior. Whichever one you're missing. If you got one in hand, get the other. Why not? Charge of the Light Brigade. Mill power, and get a Raikou. Get a Lila if you want to run it in this. If you can find room. 1 for 1. Really good for discard. Gets me a free glow up bulb on the field. Can't complain. Especially if I discard Dandy to get its effect. Foolish Burial. Get that Dandy in the graveyard. Get that glow up bulb. get Doppel Warrior if you want him, because you want to reborn him with Junk Synchron. Whatever. It's all good. Monster Reborn, staple. Dark Hole, staple. Giant Trunade, staple. People say it should be banned. Maybe. Helps me OTK, but this format's all about, going quick and OTKing fast, so. Got 2 Pot of Avarice. 3 is unnecessary. Clogs the hand when you don't need it, so run 2. For the traps, I've got Mirror Force and Torrential. Staples. I'm not going to go into detail there. I'm a poor college student. I don't have Solemn Warnings or Solemn Judgment. Solemn Judgment's not all that expensive, but still, it's not in any of the trade binders where I am, so it's like impossible to find. Maybe when it becomes a common, I'll run it, but right now, a friend of mine recommended that I run this unusual tech. Not really tech, but I got 2 deep prisons and 2 7 tools. I'm going to try out the deep prisons. He said run those instead of bottomless. I'm a little uncertain. 7 tools I like anyway. Spell speed 3. It's better than trap stun because it ends the chain. And deep prison again gets around Stardust. I'm going to play test it, see how it works. Call of the Haunted. I don't really need to go into too much detail about this, guys. You know what it does. Bring stuff back that you need, and also you also know the combo. If you got Dandelion or Sangan in the grave, you bait out their MST with Call of the Haunted, you bring back Dandy or Sangan, plus yourself with 2 tokens or a monster. I'm going to go into the extra deck real quick. 2 Formula Synchron. It's better than 1. Don't really need 3, I don't think. Armory Arm. I don't really go into it as much, but when I do need it, I'm glad that it's there. Junk Warrior is part of the combo with Junk Synchron and Doppel Warrior in that together they can make the sky 3100. It's really broke. Look it up. Look up the ruling. It's got to be out there somewhere. Frozen Fitzgerald. Get him with Junk Synchron and Raikou. They can't Mirror Force it. They can't Deep Prison it when he attacks. Liking it so far in playtesting. This guy might go out when Tech Genis Hyper Librarian comes out because people just have so many answers to this. So many people are running Darks somewhere in their deck or extra deck these days that I'm not seeing this guy, too much use for him anymore. He's still good. I'm keeping him in. He's still good against some decks, so I leave him in there. But Steven Stardust stops him now, so Stardust is just rampant. Anyway, Bryonox, staple. Black Rose Dragon, staple. Drill Warrior, not as good as when Dandy was at 2, but, still lets you recycle monsters, lets you attack direct. You can remove him for a turn so he doesn't get Dark Hold, if you're that top deck Dark Hole. We got Nitro Warrior. Insane combos with this guy. If I had to choose, I would run him over Junk Archer, but fortunately, I run Junk Archer anyway. Combos, I find combos really well with Chaos Sorcerer. Kinda. You can get, remove stuff off the field, even though he only removes for a turn. Still pretty good. Love that removal. Anyway, Junk Destroyer, part of that destruction engine. This guy and the other stuff, that's why we don't run 2 MST. We don't main 2 MST in this deck. Stardust Dragon, staple. Red Dragon Archfiend, because I don't have Scrap Dragon. Otherwise, this would be a Scrap Dragon. Maybe it'll be a Trishula. I don't know. Shooting Star Dragon. Feels wrong not to run this guy. Honestly, you got 2 Formula Synchron. You got Stardust Dragon. This guy negates without having to be tributed. He can attack more than once if you, reveal the top 5 cards, and some of them are tuners. More than, at least 1. You're not losing anything if you reveal at least 1 tuner. And also, he can negate attacks. So, beautiful. That's my video, guys. Comment, rate, subscribe. Peace.